I must have been 6 years old, nestled for the night in Granny's nest. Papa always sat in his green leather recliner in the corner of the living room between the bathroom and the kitchen. There, with the television in sight, his spit-tune to his side, he was planted for the night, halfway watching one of the 3 or 4 channels, and occasionally slipping off to sleep. It must have been 10 that evening. All I know was it was getting late when Papa suddenly arose from his reclined slumber in his chair and walked through the kitchen and out the back door. Curious, I ran to the kitchen, barefoot across the red and white checkered floor, pleading, "Granny, where'd Papa go?" Her reply was for me to find out for myself. So, like a nosy cat, I followed in his footsteps out the back door and into the cool, dark night. At once, under the starry sky, I said, "Papa?" Then after a short pause to catch my breath, I continued, "Papa? What are you doing?" About as quickly as I muttered those words, my night vision clicked on like the light switch to the old mirrored medicine cabinet in the bathroom, and I noticed Papa over near the smokehouse relieving himself under a large oak tree, its outline now apparent against the faraway sky. And without a word, Papa finished what he was doing, walked over to the well, and turned the crank several times until it spit forth fresh water from somewhere deep in the ground. I must have been satisfied at the sight slowly unfolding before my anxious eyes, because I hurried over to join him for a drink of the cool well water. And after finishing the drink, Papa and I, comfortably there by his side, went back inside the lighted house. It must have been years later that a realization came upon me like a flash of lightning in the humid summer air. Papa was free to do that sort of thing. It was one of the seldom discussed comforts of country living. Why, with the nearest neighbor some 300 yards away and the cool black night a veil obscuring vision, no one would ever see him perform his nightly ritual. And it proved to be a lesson in thrift. By shaking the lizard outside, not only did Papa simplify and shorten the process of waste management, he conserved about 2 gallons of water normally wasted in the flush. I always knew that if I moved to the country, I'd do the same thing. You know what? I did.